Hi everyone, Pastor Abby here with your Holy Week devotion for Thursday. Thursday of Holy Week is known as Maundy Thursday. Maundy comes from the Latin word which translates mandate or command. On the Thursday before Christ was crucified and resurrected, he gave his disciples a new command. What was that command? I'm so glad you asked. We'll get to that in a little bit, but first let me give you some context. So Christ gathered with his disciples on the night of Passover, the same night that he was betrayed. He got up from the meal, as it's told to us in John chapter 13, took off his outer clothing, tied a towel around his waist, poured some water in a basin, and knelt down and washed his disciples' feet. Now, foot washing in Jesus' day was dirty work. You see, most people's main mode of transportation was walking, and their feet were covered with dirt because they wore sandals, so their feet were exposed to all the elements. And so their feet were covered with dirt or sand and dust, sometimes animal excrement or whatever else their feet encountered on their paths. Foot washing was a job that was reserved for servants, but there was Jesus, God himself with flesh on, sinless, perfect. He humbled himself, knelt down, and washed his disciples' feet, knowing that one of them would betray him, one of them would deny knowing him, and all of them would desert him. Yet he humbled himself and showed them love in a very tangible way. He does the same for us. He knows our darkest secrets. He knows all those cringeworthy things that we don't want other people to find out about. He knows the depths of our hearts, and he still loves us. When Jesus died on the cross, he made the way for us to live an abundant life here on earth and to continue that abundant life through eternity. So how do we respond to that? We respond as with this new command that's given to us in John 13, verse 34. A new command I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. So loving others during this quarantine looks different, but it can still be done. Offer to pick up groceries for a neighbor. Send someone cards. Just pick up the phone and call someone. And when someone starts sharing with you about the struggles that they're encountering, just listen. You don't need to fix it. Just listen and let them know that you're in this together. You could even go volunteer at the Chesterfield Food Bank if you feel comfortable doing that and are able to. They're doing a curbside food service pretty much every day of the week, and the need is great. They're swamped. So let's continue to show love to others. These days aren't easy, but we are in this together. And when the whole world seems like it's been turned upside down, let us remember the words of Dietrich Bonhoeffer when he said, "The truth of the matter is that the whole world has already been turned upside down by the work of Jesus Christ." That's what we celebrate this week. I love you and God loves you, so let's go love one another.